local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. Thanks for joining us. We're live here from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, continuing our coverage of the visit of Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to the ICE facility in South Portland. We've got a live shot right there that's from the area of the facility, obviously closed down within a block around there, but we do have some new developments that just happened. So just a few minutes ago, we have footage here of Kristi Noem on top of the building right there, surveying a number of people with her, and we have a statement actually that goes along with this. So as you can see, Noem with a group of people there on top of the ICE facility, surveying, looking around as part of this trip and visit there. But here is some of the breaking news that we do have. So Governor Cotch has released a statement. I'm going to read that to you right now, and this is in regards to a meeting with Secretary Noem that happened today. So according to Governor Cotch, quote, "Today in my meeting with Secretary Noem, I reiterated again that there is no insurrection in Oregon. Twice now, a federal judge has affirmed that there is no legal basis for military deployment in Portland. I was clear that I have confidence in local law enforcement to meet the moment. I requested that Department of Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents obey Oregon laws when they engage in federal operations. I reiterated that I continue to be focused on doing whatever I can to protect Oregonians from military intervention or harmful federal law enforcement tactics. Oregon is united against military policing in our communities." That is a statement from Governor Cotch in regards to a meeting that she had with Secretary Kristi Noem. That meeting happened at the Portland airport. So that was according to this statement here from the governor. So that is some of the breaking news that we have there. But again, looking there, at the facility, this just happened recently, seeing some of those people out there. We've been following along here, all morning with this coverage of this visit and this trip to that facility right there. I'm actually joined here by Nora Hart right now too. So Nora, thank you, for being in here and following all this coverage here this morning. A lot has been going on down at this facility. I know you've been covering it all morning.
Absolutely. So when I was anchoring the noon news, what we were watching is an airplane land at Portland International Airport. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem and her convoy went all the way to the ICE facility in South Portland, and we saw the gates open. Of course, she went in with all of those vehicles, the gate closed, and she was in that private secure area. And then we've been kind of wondering what is on her agenda today. Obviously, this ICE building, this facility in South Portland, has been at the center of coverage for several weeks now. And so clearly she's meeting with leaders there. We do know she met with the governor. You just read that statement. Just moments ago, we actually, Greg, received a second statement from Governor Tina Kotek, and it is directing Northern Command to send National Guard members home. So again, this is breaking news just a few moments ago. And so let me read part of the statement to you. It says, in a correspondence sent today, Governor Tina Kotek directed the United States Northern Command to take immediate action to demobilize Oregon's 200 National Guard citizen soldiers and return 200 California National Guard members to California. The Oregon National Guard members are currently staged at Camp Rylea, and the California National Guard is staged at Camp Withicum in Clackamas. And so things have been kind of unfolding at a rapid pace over the last several days. A lot of changes. As you know, if you've been watching our coverage, Judge Karen Immergut ordered that President Trump cannot bring in the National Guard. She issued a temporary restraining order, and once that was established, that he could not send in Oregon National Guard troops, he tried to mobilize them from California and from Texas. So a second restraining order was then issued by that same judge, blocking the federalization of National Guard troops from any state in the country from coming into Oregon. So again, this recent memo that we got from the governor's office is sending all of those National Guard troops home that are so far stationed in this area. So we've had a lot of questions about, again, what is going to happen. Things seem to change on a day-to-day basis. But again, we saw Secretary Noem up there on top of the building of the ICE facility. I did want to point out, Greg, that our team, we have a lot of reporters that have been covering this. It's been breaking news every day. We're making attempt after attempt after attempt to contact people there at the ICE building to get access. We would love to be up there on the roof. We would love to be interviewing Kristi Noem and telling you exactly what's happening, why she's here, what she has to say. But we have been basically ignored in our attempted request to reach out.
Yeah.
You can see if you're looking up there, there's a conservative journalist, influencer, YouTuber up there with his camera, who was granted access. But I just want our viewers at home to know that we are asking those questions, that we are making those attempts and sending those media inquiries to try to get that access to, so our viewers can see exactly what's going on.
Right, and that is something that I have certainly seen a lot of comments on that as well, just of who is up there, the access that is being given. I mean, we're around that facility. We've got reporters out that are all around there, but yeah, we have not been able to be up there. So it's hard to say what exactly that meeting's about. Obviously, it looks like there's an interview going on of some kind there, some kind of, but we're not sure what that is. And that's not something that we've been able to get, as much.
It's not for lack of trying. As you
Yes.
can see, we do have crews stationed around that whole area. I'm sure clips are going to come out, later today of what she has said. And of course, we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to vet all of that information too, as that comes down. And we do have our reporters there that will keep pressing to try to get information on what's happening.
Yeah, well, Nora, thank you, for that update too. So that's definitely a big one there from Governor Cotch. So that's 2 now from that. And I was going to attempt to get one of our reporters, actually Ezra Kaplan, on, but it looks like there may be some more activity going on down there. So we're going to continue to bring you, up-to-date information as we get it, as Nora mentioned. But just to reiterate that Governor Cotch did meet with Secretary Noem, so that was part of that breaking news there, and that appearance there on top. So I think for right now, it seems that things are back to where we were before. So once something happens, we'll join back in again. We'll get you this information. So whatever platform you're watching on, that's the right place to get it. We'll send out an alert and let you know. At some point, presumably, the Secretary will be leaving the facility, so there will be at least that heading back to the airport. But for right now, we'll go ahead and sign off, and we'll bring you this information as soon as we can get it. Thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.